Lawrence Kohlberg was born in October of 1927 and died in January of 1987. He enrolled in the University of Chicago and got his bachelor's degree in 1 year. He then received his Ph.D. in psychology in 1958. In his unpublished 1958 dissertation, he wrote what are now known as Kohlberg's stages of moral development. Kohlberg believed that individuals progress through stages of moral development like they do cognitive development. Kohlberg's stage theory was an elaboration of Piaget's. They both studied how children reason about rules that govern their behavior in situations. Kohlberg studied their responses to moral dilemmas. The most famous was the Heinz dilemma.
Heinz's dilemma. Heinz's wife is dying because of a special kind of cancer. There's only one drug that the doctors think might save her. It is a new formula which a pharmaceutical company in the same town has recently discovered. The drug is very expensive to produce, but the company is charging 10 times the production cost. Heinz goes to everyone he knows to borrow money, but he can only collect half of what the drug costs. He tells the CEO of the company that his wife is dying and asks him to sell it for less so if he could pay at a later time. But the CEO refuses. He can make no exceptions. The research had been very expensive and the company needs to turn in a profit. What should happen next? Heinz should not steal the drug since he would be breaking the law. Heinz should steal the drug and accept any prison sentence. Heinz should steal the drug but not go to prison, as that would be unfair.
The first level of Kohlberg's theory is the pre-conventional level. It is split into two separate stages. The first stage is punishment and obedience. This is where the child is motivated to avoid punishment and has little or no independent moral reasoning. The second stage is instrumental relativists. This is where the child is focused on filling their own self-interests while acknowledging that different people have different views. The second level of Kohlberg's theory is the conventional level. This is also split into two separate stages. The third stage is the good boy, good girl stage. At this stage, individuals emphasize the importance of being kind to other people, engaging in good behavior, and showing concern for others. This stage includes a strong emphasis on gaining approval. The fourth stage is law and order. The individual is determined to obey the rules, focus on the value that the laws add to human life. A person at this stage might argue that breaking the law is wrong because the law is designed to protect people. Stage 4 individuals focus on maintaining the social order and upholding cultural norms. The final level of Kohlberg's theory is the post-conventional level. This is also split up into two separate stages. The fifth stage is social contract. People at this stage of development focus on doing what is best for society as a whole and respecting individual rights. Civil disobedience would be endorsed by people in both stages of post-conventional morality. The sixth and final stage is universal ethical principle. At this stage, individuals are focused on upholding principles of universal justice, fairness, and ethics. They believe in the democratic process but endorse disobeying unjust laws. Some criticisms of Kohlberg's theory are that he mainly focused on male children and said females function at lower moral development. Carol Gilligan argued that male and female use different moral criteria. Research failed to find any male and female differences. Another criticism is that Kohlberg's theory deals with moral reasoning rather than actual behavior. Many individuals at different stages behave the same, and individuals at the same stage act differently. Understanding Kohlberg's theory of moral development can help you better understand your students and help you guide them in their moral development. Elementary-age students will typically remain in stages 1 to 3. Some students may reach the higher stages of moral development more quickly than their peers, but you can introduce your students to different classroom activities designed to help strengthen their moral character at any age.